My name is Bronwyn Johnson and I'm the Director of the Melbourne Art Fair Foundation, the presenter of the Melbourne Art Fair 2004. This year we have 81 stands from all states and territories of Australia, as well as galleries from the Asia Pacific and from Europe and America. Well, this is the most exciting building. It is the first built space in the Southern Hemisphere to win UNESCO's World Heritage listing. The reason it won that status was it's still operating as an exposition site to this day. There's two remaining intact Victorian exposition sites as a result of the Great Victorian Exhibitions. One is the Eiffel Tower in France and the other one is the Royal Exhibition Building, Carlton. Well, I think when we embarked upon an internationalisation strategy, if you like, in '97, we wanted to show Australian art in a broader context, and that is a world context, and we looked within the region because there was no major fair just focusing on contemporary art solely. And there are fairs in Japan and there's some new fairs starting up in China, but we wanted to be really rigorous and stick to promoting contemporary art and only living artists. In fact, that's the key criteria of this fair, which gives us our distinction, is that 80% of the work on exhibition must be made by living artists.
This is the best showcase of Australian art and the best place that you can show off what you do as a gallery in Australia. You know, you're amongst your peers, you can see what others are doing and they can see what you're doing.
All fairs are only as good as the quality of the work that we show. We're very lucky with the Melbourne Art Fair because we're presented by a foundation, which is a not-for-profit organisation, so we don't have the same commercial pressures that a lot of other fairs do. We have a dual role, we're a trade fair as well as a public exhibition, and so because of that we can, and our not-for-profit status, we can have really strict criteria. So I want to ensure that that's protected at all times. But you know, I've got enormous plans for installations in the forecourt next door, you know, doing something in the gardens on the other side, and you know, and to grow the international participation.
Hi, welcome. I'm Ethan Cohen, and I represent my gallery, Ethan Cohen Fine Arts from New York City. We have brought what I call Talent America, of 22 American emerging artists to Melbourne for the Melbourne Art Fair.
We see ourselves as our mission is the major fair in the Asia Pacific. The art markets on either side of the Atlantic are massive and ages old. And what we're trying to do is, when people are interested in seeing what's going on in our neck of the woods, is to turn people's attention to the fair, to see a current snapshot.
I'm Brian Wallace from Redgate Gallery in Beijing.
And Tony Scott, assistant with Redgate Gallery.
Okay, my name is Wei Wei, I'm from Beijing.
My name is Mori from Tokyo. And my name is Lothar Albrecht from Frankfurt, Germany.
I mean, there's plenty of links between Scotland and Australia, and a lot of people coming onto the stand to have a connection with Scotland, and so they're quite tickled to see an Edinburgh gallery here and enjoying that. But the truth of it is, we've got one Scottish artist on the stand. We're an international gallery and we show international artists. So, despite the fact that my colleague's wearing a tartan suit, we're not flying a Scottish flag.
We are thrilled to invite galleries from America and Europe, but our main focus is Asia Pacific.